defense. It's been amazing, man. And then you watch this defense play, and Coach, you just mentioned it earlier in the season, they were flying around like that. It's got the potential to be an SEC defense, but no, we haven't seen that lately. In 5 SEC games, they've allowed at least 35 points last week versus Troy. They allowed over 700 yards of offense and 48 points. Troy, you're supposed to be big bad Tennessee, and you're giving up those type of numbers. Just horrid defense.
The last 5 games combined, 222 points is what they've allowed. Missouri, on the other side, it's been a struggle on offense, and it kind of feels like in round 1 of a heavyweight fight, BJ, they got thrown up against the ropes, and they're just trying to somehow stay.
Well, the first season in the SEC knew it would be an adjustment, and they came into this season all banged up on the offensive line. If you're going to win in this league, it's about the big fat boys up front on that offensive line and on that defensive line. And the defense, I think they played pretty well. And Sheldon Richardson, he has lived up to all that talk. He is a bad dude. Ask those guys in Florida from a week ago. He really got after them. But that offensive line has been the issue. James Franklin, he's been knocked around. So their indoctrination into the toughest league in college football has not gone quite exactly as they would have hoped.
Gary Pinkel's a good football coach and has won a lot of games at the school, but it's been a struggle.
Absolutely. And coming in the season, he really had a winning record against SEC teams. You look at the bowls. But BJ hit it. I mean, these guys have kind of limped into the league. Sheldon Richardson didn't go through spring. James Franklin didn't go through spring. You had a tailback loss for Henry Josie, lost for the year. And then the offensive line was just devastated early on. It's hard to say, okay, freshman, come in here and now take a full row against some big, strong, older guys. Tough.
They lost 14-7 to Florida, and just James Franklin, quarterback, just seemed lost in that game.
Well, he'd been hurt. He's he didn't play the previous game. The guys coming off the shoulders, you mentioned, he didn't go through spring football. He had a knee problem. But I'm going to tell you, the guy, Coach Pinkel came out this week, and his teammates, and gave him a vote of confidence, and not like the vote of confidence they give a coach. I mean, the players, they know that he's going to give them their best chance to win. He's a guy that's very, very talented. He has some weapons, but you can't turn the ball over. And Coach Pinkel just felt like it was rusty, and he wasn't consistent. But he did show some times during that game where he could have given Florida some issues if he hadn't turned the ball over.
At times, but 4 picks really did him in, especially one late as they were trying to drive and tie the game. In the meantime, Vanderbilt has turned things around. 5-4, 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Now a chance to get to 4-3 in the SEC if they can beat Ole Miss on the road. Vandy riding 3-game winning streak after drilling Kentucky last week, BJ.
Yeah, everyone's been drilling Kentucky, haven't they? Unfortunately, yes, you're right. Vandy's won their last 3 ball games. UMass, Auburn, Kentucky, but they've also won their last 4 to 5, as you mentioned, and you can only play the games that they put on that schedule. But it's taking a balanced approach. Average about 220 on the ground, about 200.